gonna grab a little bit of oil. Need a different brush for the skin tone, because what Bob Ross says is true. If you have too many colors on your brush, all your colors will become very muddy. I have a bad habit of trying to paint everything with one brush. His nose doesn't have enough definition, I think. So we'll try to add some there. And I think the highlight on the inside needs to be stronger. It's warm because it's so strongly reflected off of the pillow. Oops, we give him a little edge of his nose that doesn't exist. There's some light on this inside edge too, where all his little furrows are. And that part needs to be a lot lighter. Or conversely, I think I want to try to add some more of the eye lines. Below in the blankets is really white and bright. All of the skin tone has to be artificially darker to support more highlights in the skin. I think I want to try to add some more of the eye lines. Those squinty features. Actually, this is where I need the round liner brush. And you can see I'm trying to hold everything at once. little better. And there's the, like I said, there's the barest hint of his eye being open in there. So I'm going to try to add a tiny little spot. There's a little bit of reflected light off the surface of his eye. That's a little bit too big for the end result, or the end, what will be the case in the end, but that's okay. That's also too harsh, so I'm going to add some more white. I'm really surprised the cats haven't woken up. They're sleeping behind me. I really expected the little one to get up and jump into my lap the way he did last night. Okay, before we go, I said I would stream only until 5:30. I'm gonna try to lay in a lot of the beard color. I'm gonna put in a lot of skin color right here and then try to lay in some of those beard hairs. So it'll be our really fast progress end segment, the way that happens usually. So I'm focusing on the skin in here first. I accidentally got some of the phthalo in my brush, so it's making the skin tone very bluish. It's not cold, it's warm. good. Pretty good. We're going to continue the skin tone in here. Just going to be pretty warm and reddish. I'll move my colors over so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to give that upper lip some color. A little bit more warmth in here. Right in there. The transition between skin and hair. And then the places where the shadows of the beard hairs are. You can see the way that I mix my colors on the palette is pretty messy, so if some of the paint is old, it gets really confusing. Red Lasers, have you actually ever watched me paint before? I feel like you've been in my studio while I've worked, but I can't remember. I just remember I have more distinct memories of Tarsus hanging out while I paint. Because Tarsus would always ask me questions. I mean, I know you've been around while I've painted. My question is more, have you hung out with me just to watch the way that I paint, which I can't remember. Time check, 5:40. Ooh! Dropped my phone. Oh, that's okay. The time check is less relevant than the progress at the moment. I am going to add some of the beard hairs gonna add some of the beard hairs, and then we'll probably be done for today. Because I definitely need to prime the rest of the surface before I can start working on the paint. Okay, so we are going to mix up some beard hair color, which is surprisingly pretty greenish brown. Added too much phthalo. And it's hard at this stage to remind myself this has to be also a beard or underpainting. So we're just kind of giving an indication of the direction and the relative growth more than we are trying to really make it look like a convincing beard right now, because we're going to go over it with more paint. Oops. Alright, so we've got dark tones. Now I'm going to mix up some of those light highlights, which are also pretty greenish yellow. Just like an absence of beard hairs right here. Alright, I think that's some pretty good progress. I might drop in a little bit of the hair color at the top while we bid adieu. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me today. Remember, the schedule has changed, so the next time I'm on is not until all the way next Thursday. No stream until next Thursday. Feels like such an eternity. But then we will jump right back into oil painting. We'll probably continue this portrait for a little while. And hopefully between now and then, I will actually prime some surfaces appropriately. And our painting will go much faster, much smoother. And the colors will be more poignant because the other thing that ground does is just support the brightness of color. Support bright colors. Sounds like a good mission statement for gesso. And I hope that when you hang out here, my support helps, or my stream helps support you, bright viewers. Oh, there's the baby cat. A little bit more. Alright, that will conclude today's stream. We've reached a pretty good stopping point. I hope to see all of you again next Thursday. Until then, continue enjoying Twitch Creative and all the channels. Go check out some other new streamers. This is the baby cat, for those of you who have not yet met him. Oh, there he goes. Stepping on the keyboard. Tiny beast. Perfect timing to end the stream before he destroys everything. Say hello. Come here. No, not on me. Okay, he's gonna jump on my lap. Hold on. Wait. Okay, come here. This is the tiny cat. Second stream night in a row that he has joined us. Graced us with his presence. He was asleep very nicely, and then he woke up to terrorize the nation. Huh. Yeah, that's right. Alright, thanks again everyone for checking out the stream, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye!